Hey folks, I am having an epic battle with a couple of rats in my floorboards. Stay tuned and I'll share with you guys the adventures we were trying to do and my success. We'll be right back. So the first thing hello folks, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host Jerry Hansen. I'm having this epic battle with trying to get rid of some rats out of my floorboards. I want to share with you guys the things I tried that absolutely flopped. Well, the first thing anybody would do who has internet, they're going to go consult the University of YouTube to find out, or even Google, Dr. Google, to find out what methods can be safely used to rid these ghastly beasts from your homes. Because all I hear throughout the night is, yes, that. And I envision my whole house just imploding upon itself because the rats have completely chewed everything away. So first steps first is I've got to plug all the known holes that I have with these cans of expandable foam. They said the rats and mice will not chew through those. So I covered all the breaches that I knew of, and I'll be doing some further inspection, but I need to get rid of these rats desperately. So I found this one thing on YouTube that was relatively cheap. I turned my speakers up full blast, I turned the computer up full blast, and I put this hypersonic sound, and it's supposed to send them running. Nope, they continued chewing right through that. Continued chewing. Did not work. I tried that over a course of a couple of days. Did not work. So I went to the next step. I found a sound effect of a rat screaming in distress. And so I played that while the rats here were chewing. It caused them to stop for a moment, but they continued chewing in spite of the distressed sounds of that silly rat audio from the internet. Didn't work. Huge failure. So now I'm going through Dr. Google and finding out what they have come up with that will cause rats to repel, because I just want the rats to go away. So I devised this plan that it was ammonia is one thing because it mimics the urine of their predator, their enemy. So I went and tapped little tiny holes in strategic areas around specifically where they were chewing in a non-discernible place, like right here. And I went down to the local feed store and I got some syringes and a big one. I loaded it with some regular household ammonia and straight ammonia, and I injected it through the hole, and it goes right down through the floorboard and onto the surface of insulation that covers underneath of my house. So yeah, tried that for several days. Did not work. It was a failure. Utter failure. Those rats were still chewing and having a good time, and I was going nuts because they're waking me up at night. And I don't like that. So I tried the method of stomping just to shut them up. That made them quit for a while, but then they came back. So me throwing my temper tantrums and stomping on the floors and waking the whole house up, it did not work. So now this means war. I'm not going to be friendly with the rats and trying to get them to leave in a humanely way, because they are not leaving. They're dug in. They've got their little heels dug in, and they're not going to budge. This is war. I got the rat poison, and I had to drill some little bit larger holes to put the poison down, and it didn't work. It did not work. I don't believe it. The poison, they didn't eat it, or it's not affecting them. So I'm thinking something else I could try to bait them with to get them to eat it. So I go to the kitchen, the refrigerator, I grab my peanut butter. Yes, we keep our peanut butter in the refrigerator. And then I microwave it, heat it up so it'll coat the rat poison pellets a little bit better. And then I dropped these rat poison pellets down the hole. Hopefully it'll track them. Apparently it didn't. Apparently the poison just isn't working on the rats. They may be eating it, but it's not affecting them one bit. So I have no faith or confidence in this product, this particular product at all. So far it's turned out to be a huge fail. So I went back on Dr. Google and found that there was a solution of half sugar, half baking soda combination that you can get in. So when they eat the sugar and baking soda combination, they'll go to water, they'll drink up, and the baking soda will react in their gut, and yep, they meet their demise. See, I'm done. I am totally done. And one way or another, these rats are gonna be done too. So it didn't work. Poured it down the same hole had drilled for the pellets. Didn't work. I'm at a loss. Don't know what to do. So I go under the house and I set traps, bait them with peanut butter. And the dang rats ate all the peanut butter off the traps, triggered the traps, and then got away with it and continued the chewing and the gnawing. It's like, ah! So I put a glob of peanut butter with the poison in a live trap, because I'm done with these creatures. I am totally done with these creatures. Ghastly little beasts. They met their demise. Yep. I caught one in a trap. I got rid of the rats. I'm saving my house. I can only imagine what damage they've done to my electrical wiring. This is very dangerous to have these creatures continue living in your floorboards. If the tracks were not successful at ridding these beasts, I would have had to call a pest control people and paid $1,000 or whatever they charge to come in here and get rid of them for me, because I cannot afford the damage to my home that they're causing. Let alone the disease that they're bringing in. So if you guys want to live with rats, live with them. I'm not living with them. So the last 5 nights have been peaceful. So peaceful. We don't have the chewing anymore. Live traps baited with peanut butter basically is all you need if you want to do it humanely. Get them in the trap, take them way far away, and turn them loose, preferably in a field that's surrounded by hawks and owls. Yes, I don't like these ghastly creatures. Stay tuned to more episodes. You can do that by subscribing, then clicking that bell icon. Also click that share button. Sharing the videos on your social media platforms really helps it a lot. Another thing you can do is give us a thumbs up. And if you are having the same problem as I am, and you found success with the method that I used, the end method, which can be more humane, just baiting it with peanut butter, live trapping them, taking them out, and setting them free. Yeah, in the woods. And then you will go ahead, come back and click the like button and let me know, hey, it worked for you. Remember, always be safe and always be kind. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.